This is 10 days after the supposed chemical attack. Investigators, international ones, are finally getting access to that site. The British government, among others, have claimed that Russia and Syria were denying the OPCW, that's the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons, access to Douma. The Syrian government declared control of that area on Sunday. Now, Russia blames the delay on the United Nations. The United Nations says, not us, that they had given inspectors full access to that site. The United States says Russia may have visited the site and tampered with the evidence. Now, Russia is an ally of the Assad regime, claims the April 7th chemical attack was staged. Meanwhile, the U.S., the UK, France, and others are saying, look, we know it was the Assad regime, we have evidence as the Assad regime, and that justifies the attack from Friday night.
So It appears the administration is holding off on more sanctions against Moscow for now, anyway?
Now, it looks that way. The White House says that officials are considering new sanctions and they plan to make a decision in the near future. It's a pretty unremarkable statement unless you consider what the United States ambassador to the United Nations said on Sunday. Nikki Haley had said over the weekend that the administration was going to announce new sanctions on Monday. Monday came, Monday went. We had no sanctions announcement. This is, by the way, the Moscow, the Russian state media, says that the Russian legislatures, hundreds of them, are now signing on to a bill that would put sanctions on American businesses. That would be in response to U.S. sanctions against Russians that have passed the administration over the past week. On top of that, also earlier in the month, you had the United States and Russia expelling dozens of diplomats from each other's countries. So it appears at least a little bit of a halt in the back and forth on the sanctioning, though the timing that we had expected for yesterday, the administration isn't ruling it out, but they made no announcement yesterday.
Got it.